And I know the whole cab swap thing's gotten thrown around a lot, and a lot of people said put a cab over cab on here, because you put a cab over cab right there and have a little room for a sleeper for more space. It'd be cool, but that'd also be way taller, because cab over cabs are much taller than conventionals, and I really need to be able to haul this thing on that sliding axle trailer and not be over height, because even if I had the most comfortable cab in the world up there, if I had to take this thing, you know, multi-states, I'm still gonna haul it, just because 46-inch tires, planetary axles, all that. So I don't want to make it much taller, or I couldn't haul it on my sliding axle. So unfortunately, that means a cab over cab is out. Now this trailer we're gonna leave hooked up to this truck for right now, because tomorrow morning we gotta head way back over to the valley and go pick up the white Western Star from the polish shop, see what it looks like. So we are just gonna fold this down, run the axles back, and shoot, probably leave this thing right here where it sits. I lied, I backed it back over here and parked it. So early tomorrow morning, we're gonna take this, we're gonna go over, pick up the other truck, check it out, come back, hook it up to the Zacklift. And then once it's hooked back up, I will show you guys why I did not take the Zacklift to be polished as well. I am curious to see how good that truck looks when I get it back, and if it's worth taking this one over and having the same thing done. But if I did, I wouldn't do that till obviously like springtime, when it's not just gonna get destroyed again. Damn, that bumper didn't look that good when I bought it. Check this thing out. Now, the one thing they didn't do was these quarter fenders, because I have brand new ones at home that are going on, and they also didn't do the hub caps and lug covers and stuff, because again, I have brand new ones at home I'm putting on, and they also didn't do the deck plates. I hope not to, so I might be changing that. But the rest of it, look at that freaking headboard. This thing looks good. Now we just need this stupid thing to run. Oh, battery switch. All right, well, let's build some air. I'm gonna go get the trailer laid out. Okay, axles up, trailer down. Now we go load the truck. So it's loaded up, tied down. One thing I think impressed me the most is that tank right there, because that was not a polished tank. That was a raw brushed aluminum tank. I ordered the not polished one, and they turned it into a polished one. So that actually, that's really cool. If you look at the old videos originally, when that tank was still shiny, this one was completely dull brushed, and now they're exactly the same all the way through. So that's really cool. Okay, let's get this home. And then I'll show you why I did not bring the Zacklift body to get polished as well. Well, we got the truck home, unloaded. I'm not hooking it back up to the Zacklift just yet, because I've got some things I need to do to it first. We left the trailer up in the air because it's developed a small little air leak right here up underneath it that I got to get fixed. It's right where they've spliced the line before. One of the couplers is leaking, like what this thing has had 4 million of start leaking. So I got some brand new brass ones I'm going to put in there. This thing, we've got a few things to do here. Oh yeah, but first I was going to tell you why I didn't bring the Zacklift Genesis unit in to get polished as well at the same time. Because number one, I'm getting rid of it. It's not mine anymore. Someone else can polish it. Number two, this is getting polished because it's going to the Baltimore Tow Show. Number three, this is all getting repainted anyway. Where it's going, this is not the colors they're going to run. They're completely changing it out. So polishing it kind of doesn't make any sense when it's all going to get stripped and repainted. And number four, which is actually the one and only reason, none of that other stuff I said actually really matters. Where do you see anything on here that gets polished? Because that's all paint and that's a wrap. And polish is what you do to raw aluminum and stainless steel, which there's none of on the Genesis. So those don't get polished. That's why I didn't take it to get polished. You don't do that. Okay, so for this thing, like I said, I got new hubcaps for it because the fake chrome on the, these are like a tin like metal that's got like some fake chrome coating that doesn't last very long, as you can see. This is actual real aluminum. This is just tin with a chrome coating that's coming off. So I got brand new ones of these. We're putting spikes all the way around. So not just on the front tires, so it'll be on all the back ones too, with brand new hubcaps for that. We got brand new quarter fenders. Replacing these, this one got hooked a chain and mangled it all up. The front of the deck plate, I need to mount down. You see it's loose up here. I was supposed to do that when I got home from getting the Zacklift installed when I first got it, because as you see, we had to notch out this corner right here to mount this front mounting bracket of the Zacklift. And that lost my mount right there. So I was gonna make a new one when I got home 2 years ago, and I still have not. So I gotta do that. Up here, I've got new hubcaps for the front that just cover that whole center thing, but I kind of think I don't like those and just want to leave just the bare aluminum hub like that. I prefer that look to the full covered look. So those are what I got to get done to this thing. Basically just quarter fenders, deck plate mount, hubcaps and spikes on the rear. Then we can back it under the Zacklift, lock it all in. We do have one more job for the Genesis here before it goes away, and that is first thing tomorrow morning, which means I got to get on all of this. But before I go and you go, don't forget about the Track Jeep giveaway for this entire month of November, where every dollar you spend on CaseyLiddell.com gets you an entry to win those tracks, that trailer, and this Jeep to run them on. Again, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited, and all the other official rules will be in the link to the website down below. So check it out. I'm excited about this little project. First time I've done something like this. I think it's going to be really cool. Make sure you get yourself entered. We'll see you there. Well, change of plans. I just got a call for a job, so I had to get this hooked back up, and literally everything I just said is going to have to wait till later. Unfortunately, this is not a YouTube friendly job, so you guys don't get to come along. But either way, we've got one coming now up tomorrow morning that we get to take this shiny, freshly polished truck 6 miles of dirt roads. That is YouTube friendly, and then it sounds like we might also have another haul to California and back for YouTube as well. So it's like we're not even close to done with the Genesis. Well, as you can see, it is really cold outside. It's somewhere in the low 20s today, and we're taking the Zacklift out to go tow a kind of converted to an RV bus, I believe. All I know is that it doesn't run and we got to tow it. So we just got this thing back from the polish shop yesterday. It is looking all kinds of shiny and clean. We did do one job last night with it, but that was all on pavement, so stayed nice and clean. And then today, the very next day after getting it back from all that polishing, we've got 6 miles of dirt road to go out. Because why would it work out any other way? So this thing's all warmed up, ready to go. We're gonna hit the road. All right, well, once we got off our little hill and down here to the valley, it dropped down to 19 degrees. Sunrise just getting ready to come over the hill. All the fields are drying out for the winter. Out around here, the fields go dry during the winter and then nice and green all summer. Kind of backwards from a lot of places, but that's how it works here. So got like 20, 25, 30 minutes to go. This just hard slick clay, zero gravel out here, and the road is graded to be a ditch. It's like a, you know what that means when rain comes? This is going to be a disaster. I'm so glad it is dry right now. Yeah, like this right here, absolute ski slope. They've just graded and drug the road down and down and down. You can see it's just piled up on each side, so when it rains, the water has nowhere to go but down the road. Well, the road has got a lot less of a road here. You can see as we're about to go freaking hill climbing. Come on. Come on. Well, the bright side, it's a lot smoother. It's not so like washboardy bumps. But I think that means because not very many people drive out here, so not 100% sure what we're getting into or if this truck was the right choice. This might have been one where I should have took the little four-wheel drive wrecker and just overloaded it to get the thing out to the main road and then ran home and swapped for this truck to go down like the highway. Hopefully that's not what we need to now turn around and do. Well, what's this road? Looks better than what I just went down. I don't know. Lost in the desert. Where the hell are we going? Little house on the prairie? Well, we popped out the other side of the jungle and back into some kind of high plateau flatlands. Huh. So we've made it, and this is what we have found. Now, if you're wondering who is responsible for us being in this situation, it's our old buddy Jason.
Not for hire, Casey.
Not for hire. Yeah, so Jason loves dumb projects just as much as I do.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was surfing on Facebook Marketplace just like I do, and found himself
another project.
A new project. I was looking at this though. Were you ever doing paperwork? The base of this is actually pretty good. Like with what you do and how you build things, it would not be very hard for you to like make this a really nice setup.
Right, a little bit of TLC and rebuilding, and I can kind of make this. My whole goal with this is like, you know, like I told you, sometimes a van breaks down.
Base camp.
I want base camp. I want an office, and I want a shower.
Yeah.
I haven't taken a shower in like 5 years.
I know. But no, like I walked through, checked it out. Like you've got all your built-in storage, like even like a little desk setup over there.
Yeah.
You got an actual oven in there.
Yeah.
And a stove top, full-size fridge and freezer, the whole futon bed here, and like you said, a full-on shower in there.
Yep. Yeah.
So with how you normally you have to build all this stuff from scratch, the whole base is here. You just got to do your tuning up to it, and this is going to be a nice setup.
Right.
When you figure out how to get this super baked on old wrap off, you can come over to my house and I've got another one for you to do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like I said, I just couldn't pass it up. $2,500. It's got 7.3. It's broke down.
The very last year of the 7.3.
Right.
Hey, here's the thing with 7.3 people. They don't care whether they run or not. They just like 7.3s.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. They dump lots of oil, but they keep on running as long as you just keep pouring the oil in.
Yeah. You got a platform on the back.
I know, it's like a deck. You can sit out here and
you can back up to the creek and have like a swim platform.
Exactly.
Build a diving board that slides into the hitch.
Got a rack.
There's a big rack up there.
Panels up there.
And there's a super cool front bumper. I mean, not for me having to tow it, super cool, but check it out. You got to go like crossing ditches at high speeds or ram something out of your way.
Exactly.
Oh, you want to know something really cool? Speaking of ramming stuff, on the front bumper of that truck, I had some yellow paint scuffed all over it. And when I took that thing in to get polished, I told the polish guy, I said, now listen, if you can in any way polish this bumper, but leave the yellow paint scuffed on it, I would very much appreciate that. He goes, why? I'm like, because when people ask about the yellow paint, I really want to be able to look them in the eye and say I rammed a school bus because it was in my way.
Yeah.
And that's the truth, I did. It was my own school bus, but... And he polished that bumper and left the yellow paint
just like that.
Yeah. All right, so I think I'm going to I could get in here, but my concern is out that gate. There's a post on each side of my truck right now. I got to make a hard 90 that obviously I fit in, but this thing sticking off my underreach, swinging around for one, and then tail swing off the back, I'd be worried about the post on the other side. So I'm going to winch it down here, then I'm going to pull out up there onto that road, winch it out the gate, and then we'll hook it up out there on the road. That work?
That works for me.
Were you sleeping?
Sorry, I was asleep.
Yeah, check this out up here. One, very narrow on the post, but two, he left all the yellow paint in the bumper. Now people ask, I can tell them I rammed the bus. See, this is my concern, is having to make that turn and the tail end of that bus coming out and hitting that post. And also while we're at it, you can see my tire tracks, what it took to make that turn and every which way around I had to go to get to that point. See, I've had a lot of people tell me, Casey, that short truck is never going to work as a wrecker. You need 320 inch wheelbase to be a wrecker. And no, I absolutely do not. I need as short as I can possibly get away with. All right, let's pull on some stuff. You would think after all the years of running this Zacklift, by the way, I pulled it out here, then I pulled up there to pull it out the gate, but you would think I would know to do things like lock the winch in before I walk all the way back over here to pull the van. Just getting my steps in.
That's right.
Okay, now we're good. You're right, it does look better when it's not in the weeds.
It does. Looks like somebody, I don't know, I can't tell. It must have been, they painted it when it was the Sun Shuttle down ride. Because you can see the white, that's like
Yep.
the actual Econoline white underneath. And
Yeah.
this coloration that's on here is something else.
It is. Like I said, once you figure out how to get this wrap off, I've got another one for you. So we are all hooked up, ready to go. Water in the driveway. You know the good news? If all that water is running off the roof now that I picked it up, that means the roof holds water instead of leaks it.
Right, exactly. Because it wasn't wet inside when we were looking at it. So no, that is a good thing. Another good sign to find out after I buy it.
This thing's looking up, yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing. We're underneath pulling the drive shaft. He goes, "Oh wow, this frame doesn't have any rust or anything." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm glad you looked at it now." So we're gonna wind this thing out of the desert here. I saw when I went down and went that road, it like turns and goes that way, and much nicer than the way I went that was straight all the way back to the main road.
Oh, okay. Because I came in the same way. I came in the
You
main
came in
road
one,
and came all the way down.
Turn one left and came all the way up.
Yeah.
But you see that point down there where this looks like it goes that way, much nicer?
Maybe. I wasn't paying attention.
It might. Or it might be nicer to one person's house that doesn't want us there. So
Exactly.
I'll probably go out the same way I came in.
Yeah. Because we're in an area where
You go out the same way you came in.
Yes.
All right, I'll see you at your shop. You probably can't see, but I can. All my strobe lights on the Zacklift are going off. The remote for them is in the pocket of my vest, and it's not in this truck. So I don't know where. I hope it's in one of the side boxes, and that's what bumped the remote and why my strobe lights are going crazy now. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, I stopped and went and found my vest in one of the Zacklift boxes, and the remote was in there. So then I was able to shut the strobe lights off. Well, we have a not-for-hire bus RV back at Jason's shop, and we have a very dirty, freshly polished truck.
I am sorry about that. You know, like, you got it all clean.
Don't worry, it's no big deal.
Got it all clean, and the first thing is like 3 miles of dirt road.
Each way.
Each way.
Yeah.
That road seemed forever.
Oh,
Now.
it seems so long. I mean, the wheels, if you back up, if we back up here, hold on, don't look. Look, it's a nice shiny truck. No, just rinse off with water and we're good. See, the thing was I wanted to get it all polished and base clean so that when I drive it across the country to Baltimore for the show, they have a wash set up there.
Right, and it won't
and then
be
it gets,
hard to wash.
it gets, you know, washed and done right before it goes inside the building for the show. But with that base clean already done, it makes it quick and easy to do that once we get there. So that was why I knew it was gonna get used and dirty in between, but now it's gonna be really easy to shine back up and get show ready when needed. So, all right, well, you got a new project.
I've got me a new project.
Luckily you bought it, so I didn't have to.
Yeah.
And now I get to go
pick up. Put it back up for sale, so.
I know how to tow it. Well, I got to go pick up my own pickup from the shop, the one that the Ram burned up the tip on. It's all done, ready to go, so I got to go get that and haul it back home. So, everybody say goodbye to Jason. He will have a lot more on that on his channel. I will put the link to that down there as well at the end.
Thanks, man.
I was waiting for you to say something. I was just going to be awkward and silent.
I don't have anything to say other than thanks for helping me out yet again.
No problem. All right, let's go get my pickup now. Well, we're back home to switch rigs because I thought instead of taking the Zacklift all the way to town to tow a pickup that is itself a tow truck, why not take the giveaway Jeep? We got to take this and get a new hitch for it anyway. To take it by Elite Fleet to see what we need to get set up on for the Hydro Assist. So the pickup's at Elite Fleet. Let's take the Jeep. Cold start. Dramatic. Give this thing a quick rinse off. It's pretty dusty. Sitting here in the yard. So I've thought of two major problems with giving away this Jeep. Number one, this right here. Run into the farm store, get some parts. We gotta go to the UPS store. A few other stops. This is my running to town doing errands and getting stuff done rig, because it's the easiest rig I have to run around town and get some stuff done. So I have to go back to using one of my other ones for that. And number two, I know, because this is just how my life works, as soon as those polar tracks leave, my mat tracks will break and I won't have the polar tracks to throw back onto the other Jeep and still do track recoveries. Because that's how it will go. All right, so we stopped at the store. We got a 2-inch hitch and one of the fancy little hitch pins that I use that everyone loves so much. Friggin' tornado going on out there. Look at that. It's like rocking the whole Jeep around. So, we're at Elite Fleet. They have tough truck races today. These are the rigs that are supposed to be at the fairgrounds for the tough truck races, and they are still here at the shop. So something is not going well in tough truck racing land. Let's go find out what. Hey, you idiots are supposed to be at the track right now.
Hey, we're trying. Hi.
Why are you taking things apart where you're supposed to be going to the track?
Well, I checked the fluid, and there wasn't any in there, and I'm like, I bet that diff cover's not sealed. Instead of just pumping fluid in there and then watching it come all out, I was right, it wasn't sealed.
So aren't we now working on the tow rig that has to tow the rigs that we're working on to get ready to go to the show?
Absolutely. You know how we do it.
None of this surprises me. Okay, so the plans have changed. One, it's really windy. Two, we're actually gonna leave this Jeep here. There's a whole bunch of tough truck stuff going on, and one of the trucks that they're gonna use to haul the tough trucks to the tough truck show just decided that it wants to have a bunch of limp mode problems. So I'm gonna take my pickup home, go get the Western Star with the sliding axle and bring it back. And then we can load up a whole bunch of tough trucks on it all at once and get them to the show. And then we're going tough trucking, and that's gonna be a whole nother video. So for now, This Jeep's staying because they've got all the parts here to build the hydro assist for it. So after this weekend, we're gonna go ahead and work on that project. So that's coming up, and remember, every dollar you spend on CaseyLiddell.com for the month of November gets you an entry to win this Jeep with the set of tracks for it and the trailer to haul them on. No purchase necessary, void where prohibited, all the rules on the website link down below. Thanks you guys for watching once again. Get yourself entered to win a super cool track Jeep. I'm gonna go get a Western Star so we can haul some tough trucks to the show and go do some tough truck stuff.